Nigeria's Vice President Yemi Osinbajo says the federal government is set to improve the ease of doing business through the creation of a national trading platform to boost the clearance of goods at the nation's seaports. This, he says, is to support local manufacturers who are into export of goods. He was speaking at the commissioning of the second factory and foundation laying of a biscuit manufacturing plant owned by Beloxxi Industries Limited in Ogun State. Our senior correspondent Samna Sambu has more on this.
Biscuits being manufactured at the factory of Beloxxi Industries at Agbara Industrial Estate. After 13 years in manufacturing, the Nigerian company says it is expanding to boost operation for exports, necessitating the completion of a second factory and foundation laying for the third phase by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. On arrival at the factory, Osinbajo was taking round the existing plans amid cheers by workers before laying the foundation for the third phase. Addressing captains of industries and private sector investors, the Vice President commended Beloxxi's massive investments in Nigeria and its youth-centered employment policy.
As I've been told that the Beloxxi slogan is the biscuit of Nigeria, I think that your attitude and approach also to employment must be recommended to all of Nigerian industries.
After listening to the challenges faced by industrialists, Osinbajo announced new measures like the National Trading Platform, a policy by the federal government to support manufacturers and promote ease of doing business.
That by the end of the year, the first phase will have been completed, and that will easily push our staff strength to 4,500 young people working here. And then by the end of the third phase, we'll be approaching 6,000 in employment to be able to produce about 80,000 metric tons, almost double our capacity.
The National Trading Platform is a single window platform for bringing in goods, for importing and exporting goods. And we're going to have the deployment of scanners under that same scheme. And these scanners, of course, will prevent the situation where at the moment we physically examine goods at the ports.
The Industrial Council is there. We have a solution. We must apply it. And Obi himself has pointed out that it will lead to countless more jobs and more investment.
This company prides itself as the largest manufacturer of biscuits across sub-Saharan Africa, providing jobs for teeming Nigerian youths like this.
Actually, the expansion is going to give us going to give room for more employment for youths like me.
With the third expansion, we could be looking at having our capacity expanded. And this will help us to push further in our marketing, further beyond even the shores of the country.
Based on his observation and request by manufacturers, Vice President Osinbajo also promised an urgent intervention on the dilapidated road infrastructure within the Agbara Industrial Estate. Samna Sambu, TVC News, Agbara, Ogun State.